Hi, my name is Eddie and this is a reading for Gemini for the month of March. So you're going to shuffle your cards and don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. And if you look in the description, there's a link for free daily readings, personal readings, my crystal shop, and to buy me a coffee. So a good shuffle, and just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. So the first card is in the here and now, the present situation. And the card I get is the Knight of Swords. Okay, it can show that you're feeling very frustrated around an issue and that your mind has been racing. You know, you're trying to settle but you can't. Okay, it keeps coming back. It's like you find peace for a little while and then your mind starts up again. Could well be this negative energy or situation around the situation. In fact, I'm being given someone who's like a headless chicken, you know, like a bull in a china shop. A strong sense of them acting before thinking things through. They're mindless, okay? They got very negative energy and I feel that it's rubbing off on you, okay? So there's a strong sense of either to move away from the situation, okay, letting go, or dealing with the situation in a different way. You know, if you change the way you look at a situation, then the situation you look at also changes, okay? And you're also being reminded that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yeah, I mean, the card crossing is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? You're wanting things to change, okay, but they're not changing. It's like you're stuck in this present situation. It's like you've been doing the same thing over and over again. Some changes are needed here, okay? So once either you deal with the situation differently or you move away from the situation, okay? Then that brings about a change of fortune, okay? Then all the time, all the effort you put into this situation will come back in equal measure, but it will come back from a different source. That's what I'm being given here. It's like the tables will turn in your favour for a change. If I look back, coming to the present, I've got the Seven of Swords, okay? I do sense there's been something untoward's been going on here, okay? So it could well be that someone's been cheating or there's something about some trust issues. Often this is known as a thief card. So it could well be that someone has stolen something from you, but sometimes it could be like symbolic, like for the heart, you know, so someone may have broken your heart, or they could have stolen something material from you, okay? But there's a strong sense of leaving things in the past, because if you look at the card, there's two swords in the ground here, okay, and holding five. So it's kind of having a good sort out, because some things are good, but some things just need destroying, if you like, okay? It's like burning dead wood to clear a way forward. So it's out with the old and then in with the new. If I look more forward, I've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. So quite clearly, it does show there's a letting go here, okay? And what I get with this card is you're gonna lose the world to gain it, okay? And initially, it won't be easy, okay? And I do sense this negative energy, and there'll be people trying to come back or people trying to change your mind, okay? But keep on keeping on, okay? Because if you come back, then it's going to be the same, okay? Nothing's going to change, okay? But if you move forward and keep on keeping on, then it's a win-win situation for you, because what's yours will come in anyhow, okay? But if you go back, it's just going to repeat over and over again, because I do sense you have been trying to move forward, you drag back, okay? You try to move forward, you drag back, okay? So it's taking that leap of faith and going further than what you have before, and then you'll keep on keeping on. That's the overall energy I get here. Could well be splashing the cash coming up, so you may need to get something new or something needs repairing or replacing here. The gold card is shown by the Three of Pentacles, okay? So clearly shows you wanting better communication here with somebody, okay? It could well be there's been a breakdown in communication in some respect, okay? So it shows you wanting to like sort of communicate better with somebody. Also shows you wanting improvements around a work or a money situation as well. It's like you're wanting more security. Subconsciously, I've got the Eight of Cups in the reversed position. Okay, it's a very karmic card with the number 8, so there's been a lot of pushing and pulling and blowing hot and cold and this kind of sort of toing and throwing. you know, this coming and going, this kind of energy, this yin yang type of connection. Okay, but it does show you moving on within yourself. It's like you dealing with stuff. I'm dealing with the past, but also I do sense something really upset you kind of sort of deeply. It could well be around the ending of a relationship or some kind of connection here, okay? But it shows you dealing with it within yourself, realizing that nothing more could have been done, okay? And then it shows you building up again emotionally. So it can talk about new love coming in, or a new stage within a present relationship, but something has to kind of die for something to start again. So it's very much about this losing the world to gain it kind of sort of situation. Things can never be the same, because if you go back, then it's the same, you know. But if you let go and move forward, then you put yourself into a position where you can choose, okay? Not asking someone else to choose, but you put yourself into a position, into a position of power where you can choose. So rather than letting the situation control you, you control the situation. Yeah, I mean, the advice here is shown by the Lovers card. So it's confirmation that could well be around a love situation, okay? But what it's saying is that you need to make a choice, okay? This is the choice card. The worst place possible is to stay where you are. It's like you try to move forward and you come back. So either you stay and deal with the situation in a different way, or you completely just move away from the situation, okay? But I do sense there is a need to let go. There is a need to kind of sort of move forward and away from the situation. And then away from the situation, because then you put yourself into a position of power where you control the situation rather than letting the situation control you. Because if you let the situation control you, then circumstances kind of create your own reality, or other people do. But if you control the situation, then you create your own reality. It's about taking back power around the situation, because around you at the moment I do get this negative energy, which is shown by the High Priestess in the reverse position, which I feel is in the form of a person, you know, someone who's shown to be manipulative, controlling, sticking their all in where it's not wanted, okay? Very toxic, okay? There's a need to let go. There's a need to move away from this situation. And sometimes things do get worse before they get better, okay? It does throw up a whole host of kind of sort of challenges which you need to work through. But things are shown to be much better ahead, and much better than how they are now and how they were before. And then the card in Your Hopes and Your Fears is shown by the Four of Wands in the reverse position. I mean, you feel gutted, I sense, you know, around what's happened here, and you kind of fear that it's going to carry on like that forever. But the feeling here is that if you keep on keeping on, yeah, then things are shown to be much better ahead, okay? It's sticking with things. That's the overall energy which I get with you here. Yeah, I mean, with the Ace of Cups coming in here in the reverse position, there's a lot of tears, there's a lot of upset. But I sense release and relief, okay? So it is very much this energy of losing the world to gain it, and then what's yours will come in. So it's a win-win situation. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. There's also a link for free daily readings, personal readings, crystal shop, and buy me a coffee. Thank you.